Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 10th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts, live at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, pleased to be joined by the gambler, Danny Baggish. Danny, today is the women's CSI, and we are already in the Queen Seat match. Krissi Grimal, Cheyenne Richards. Was this expected?
Yeah, based on the brackets, first of all, thanks for having me again, Sean Green.
Oh, wait. Danny, oh my gosh, buddy. It's such a pleasure to have you here. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, based on the bracket, you kind of picked this out to be the match that they were going to meet up. But Cheyenne did just play Lisa Yee. I think that was the match of the tournament so far, both averaging almost a 4 and going all 5 legs with Cheyenne winning that. But, yeah, it's going to be a good match as we hope, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's talk format here. This is the Queen Seat match, so it is the only time you're going to see a race to 4, 0-0 score line. And Cheyenne's just going to do what she does naturally and that's hit a lot of bowls. Let's talk favorites here real quick. Krissi Grimal, the hands-down favorite, 2-time defending champion of this women's CSI. Chances to repeat are large. Who are some of the others that we should be talking about?
Yeah, I think when you talk about this CSI, if she wins this one, they might have to rename it after her, the Krissi Grimal Invitational. She is hands down the favorite. She's averaging 4.2 throughout the year for the CSI, and it's just hard not to pick her.
Yep.
Right? In the men's, you had 3 or 4 and so forth. Right here, I think you just say she wins the first leg, that she's the hands down favorite. But Cheyenne's a good player. She shot a couple 4s. There was one leg out there that she was playing Lisa. She hit 3 9 marks in one leg.
Yep.
So you got Cheyenne. You have Meredith McGee, who was my dark horse pick. And obviously Lisa Yee, Olivia Terry, and a few more players.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we do still have a lot of action your way. I know this is the Queen Seat match, and we are just now coming to you. But we still have the one loss out of the bracket, which is Meredith McGee and Lisa Yee going on currently. Alyssa Evans is waiting on the winner of Olivia Terry, Hunter Smith. And then we still have the last chance bracket with a long way to go. So we are here for quite a while here for the women's CSI, and I cannot wait. It's going to be a fantastic conclusion. All cricket, 16 most talented ladies on the All-Star rank list.
Yeah, and it's not going to shy away from big shots and big moments. So I'm really looking forward to this. And as Cheyenne pumps up that point lead to 180 points on the 20, and these are 2 players that you're going to see kind of what we talked about yesterday with the cricket strategy. They're going to try to take away the big number, and they play cricket. I don't want to say the right way, but the way I see how it should be played, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Well, and you saw it right there. Cheyenne did not even look at the 19s, stayed all on the 20s because she has the higher ground.
Exactly. She's got a couple triple lead. She's going to move over to the 18. Okay, maybe that's one shot I wouldn't have done, but I would have maybe went to the 19 there.
Yeah, it's almost like she did 3 different strategies with 3 different darts, and you never want to do that.
No, not at all. Unless you hit it.
Then it's great strategy.
Yeah. And she's going to take a look up, isn't she? There it is.
You called it.
Called it.
Danny Baggish,
we're off to a good start, buddy.
Cheyenne last night, let's talk about this, was going to take the night off. She fully expected to. And Jason Martinez was needing a partner for the no-cap open doubles. And Cheyenne was available. She said yes and made 4th place.
Yeah, with when I seen the team of JC and Shane, you kind of felt like, as a huge 7 mark by Krissi there, you kind of felt like that was going to be a team that was going to possibly be in the finals.
Yep.
And Cheyenne having to fill in for the player that was arguably the best player all day in the men's event was a tough task, but she did well. She played well. She did her part, and they made it to 4th place, beating teams like Jules and Mike Carter and Jeremiah and Jesse Gore. So it was no slouch.
No, they played fantastic, and what a warm-up for today to go up against the best players in the venue. Most of the best players in the venue. You're sitting back here. And to have a lot of success, it's got to give you confidence coming into this. And she's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure. This is tough because when you play a player like Krissi, who is arguably the best female player in the United States in soft tip, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So you play a player like her, you want to play her early. It gets harder and harder to play a player like Krissi later in the day because she just keeps getting better and better.
Yep. One of the first players into the room to warm up was Krissi Grimal. So she takes a while to warm up, and then by this point she is fully at the top of her game.
She was here at 7:30 this morning from our inside reporter, Mr. Will Stuart. Thank you for that.
I actually knew that as well, as I was here before Will showed up this morning.
Yep, coming from our inside reporter, Sean Green. Thank you for that.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Live here, Kansas City, Missouri for the Tournament of Champions. We are in the Women's CSI. Let's talk prize money here real quick, bud, because it is important. The first place prize for this, $5,000, going to one of these ladies. That's not anything to sneeze about.
No, $5,000 is the biggest female payout in soft tip darts, I believe. So that's a lot of money. And second place, again, it's almost like a winner-take-all type deal, and that puts the extra pressure on these ladies as well.
Yeah, the only larger payout is actually on Wednesday with the women's elite finale. First place gets $20,000 to split between the two players.
And $20,000 for the elite women's finale.
Yep.
And how much for the men's elite finale?
$20,000.
That's my point. So,
Yep.
the PPD has made those two top events equal pay, and what an opportunity for these women.
Absolutely. And that doesn't even include the CDI Cricket Doubles Invitational tomorrow. First place, mixed doubles, is $6,000 apiece. That's also a great opportunity to win a lot of money, as you see Cheyenne Richards throwing a nice 7 mark.
Do you think that we'll get to a point in this match where both of these ladies have a control the board mentality with points and so forth? They won't take a lot of shots to close unless they're up. Krissi did earlier, but do you think we'll see the round out potentially in one of these games?
It's possible, for sure. We're in round 11, already up 20, and you're seeing just a very classic point battle. Unless one of the two miss a big round, only get 1 mark or something like that, it really is just a better opportunity to point. Do you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree. Super focused. Yeah, she'll stay there. Mm-hmm. She is the female version of Jeremiah Millar.
Do you mean in the focus?
Yeah, the tenacity, the focus, the determination of her game.
Yeah, you see her walk all the way away from the line. She'll walk all the way back to the back, right at the entrance of this streaming room, and then all the way back to the line. Yeah,
there was her match with Alyssa Evans, and she came all the way back there while, as I see the Maloney double, came all the way back there, and I thought she was going to say something and walked right past me and went back to the board. So, but believe it or not, Krissi is actually one of the most humble dart players as well. As we were doing, kind of talking about it and so forth, and saying she was a huge favorite, she didn't see it that way, and she doesn't say it that way because she wants to stay focused.
It's also good at maybe fibbing every once in a while.
Yeah, well, naturally, isn't it? We will have a discussion after this match, though, when I do see her, because that's 2 doubles already.
Hey, she's hit both of them.
Yes, she's already have a higher rate than Mike did.
Oh, that was an unlucky third. Cheyenne's face says it all right there. 1-0 lead here for Krissi Grimal. Race to 4 in the queen seat match. Best chance of the $5,000 to the winner of this match, as they will need to be triple dipped. Jeremiah Millar was the men's CSI champion yesterday. He had the 5th highest average going into the men's CSI. You know who has the 5th highest average for the women's?
Cheyenne Richards.
Cheyenne Richards.
You know why I know that?
Why?
Because we have the paper right in front of us.
You do not. I do.
What do you mean? It's right here.
See?
Wait, you took it.
I did.
Okay, you're
That's
right.
how I know that I have it right here.
It was touched about being coincidence or maybe just meant to be. Cheyenne's going to want to put in about 3 bowls here would have gave her the lead.
Yeah, that first start's tough because then you're trying to avoid the hanger, and you're trying to work around it instead of just fighting through it.
Yeah, it's and I'm guilty of it too. When you put a dart instead of moving, you try to place it.
Yep.
Which can obviously get away with you.
2-0 lead here for Krissi Grimal.
Yeah, it will be.
.96 from Krissi in that leg.
Yeah, shooting right around her average, and which is a 4.2.
Yeah.
If she does that all day, there's a reason why she's a favorite.
Cheyenne's going to have to pick up the pace here a little bit. And that's a good start. Really good start.
Great start by Cheyenne. I wonder if, when you're playing a better player in Krissi or whatever the case may be in a match, when you get ahead in points or
Look at that from Krissi Grimal. Boom goes the dynamite. She hates that phrase so much.
Yeah, she does. Do you start taking the shot to close because the longer the game goes, obviously, it favors the better player, as she tried there.
I disagree with that shot, though, and I would think that you as a normal player would disagree with that shot as well. I know that you have the higher average typically in a match, and so you're fine elongating it. But Cheyenne's more than capable of sticking with Krissi Grimal. I saw her average a 5.67 last night in doubles in one leg, so she can go dart for dart.
She can go dart for dart, but there's moments in a match to where you know how your opponent's playing. And as you can see, Krissi's playing really well right now. So what you're trying to do is shorten the game.
Yep.
So that's why she's taking that shot at the 19, or if she tripped the 18 with the second dart, she would take the shot at the 19 again.
Well, absolutely. She would have the point lead there, too.
Correct, just like she did the first throw.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys know.
Looking up. Gets it.
Sean and I actually look at each other as we're commentating, and at times it's very, in an angry way.
It's a side glance, let's put it that way.
Are you giving me the side eye, Sean? Nice 5 mark.
At me? Are you looking at me?
She's not playing bad. Cheyenne's
Not at
not
all.
playing bad, but it's just that Krissi's a different beast.
But if it's Cheyenne and you asked her, she's playing horrible right now.
Yeah, and
It's because she knows that she should be able to stick with Krissi dart for dart if she throws her best.
absolutely. But it's going to take, and this isn't a knock to Cheyenne or anyone in that room, but it's going to take everyone else's A game and Krissi's B game for it to be close.
Well, Danny Gass moves on over Crystal Gonzalez in the last chance bracket. Here's a question for you. This is Cheyenne's first ever tournament champions, first women's CSI. Krissi, obviously the two-time defending champion, has been here multiple times before. Does that favor Krissi in this position, or does Cheyenne's nothing to lose mentality give her a chance?
Yeah, I think it's a tough question because nice 7 mark by Cheyenne. To me, Krissi in the soft tip world, along with Paula Murphy,
Yep.
are the Michael Jordans of darts. And when you're playing the best players in the country all the time, no matter the scenario, underdog, favorite, it's always going to be them.
Yep.
And they're always going to be the favorite.
Look at this from Cheyenne. 19s. No, stayed on it and wires just above. You take the look, though, don't you?
Yeah, you got to take a look there only because she might not get another shot at it, right? And then you say, oh, man, I should have took the shot there to shut the 19 down.
Because a single allows her to just go.
Krissi might not even come off the 19. Oh, did that last start. If you're going to take that shot, do it with a second.
Yep. Yeah, Cheyenne, when that first dart goes where she wants it to go, she's great at following along. Her adjustments sometimes can hurt her in a round.
Yeah, yeah.
Krissi doing the Grimal rock, and when she's doing that, she's feeling in fuego.
Yeah. It's that rock and it's the leg kick when she knows that dart's going in is what she's known for.
The Kraken. Krissi Grimal's about to be up 3-0.
Yeah, if Krissi's up 3-0 against anyone, even myself, I'm not coming back from 3-0 down.
She even did a little no-look on dart 3. Did you see that? She does that every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. A lot more than you think.
Yeah.
As she disappears, walks out the building, and to come back.
Cheyenne gets a hat trick, and Krissi gives a little dap for it, but right back to focus on the bowl. One needed to take a 3-0 lead, and it's the dead center, and she thinks it's all over, but it's a race to 4, and she'll just run up there real quick and say, all right, let's play this next one.
With a 4.5 average.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either, and there's going to be a leg in the finals that she's going to bang in a 5+.
100%. And her opponent might have to a couple times to beat her.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of mentally you're almost checked out here. You know, you're down 3-0.
She already said congratulations on playing me.
It's tough. Yeah.
Yep. Congratulations on playing me. You should say that once.
Yeah. Ah, man, I'm sorry that you had to draw me.
No, you've said that before.
Wow.
Nice last from Krissi.
Not really.
And do you think Cheyenne's walking back there to start talking just to like loosen up a little bit?
Yeah, or just knowing the outcome already.
Good last. Matches the 5 of Krissi, but you would argue last night that you hated this from Jeremiah. Krissi's the same, you just said, is the female Jeremiah Millar. So do you hate it from Krissi?
I don't, because Krissi does it with everyone all the time. Doesn't matter who it is, she's always doing that.
I didn't see her doing that from the start.
With big shots from Cheyenne? Yeah, sure she was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, absolutely. Let me ask you a question.
I would love for you to.
Did you see Jeremiah give anyone high fives other than Mike Maloney?
No.
There you go.
Yeah, fair. Good darts there from Krissi.
Which, listen, I understand they're good friends and so forth, right? And as much as I get on to Mike Maloney about him being an online phenom, Jeremiah, I give him some trash talk about him not being picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever pick him. And he gets on to me about that.
Well, he proved you wrong yesterday.
He proved all of us wrong. But you know what he didn't prove me wrong about?
What?
Me saying that if he played his best game, that he's the best player in the room.
He was the best player in the room.
There you go.
Cheyenne's got a lot of work to do. Going to need to hit a lot of 19s. It's now or never. Do or die. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it gets a little frustrating when you're one hole on each side. Even if it's hitting the 19 above and below, left or right, it's that gets a little frustrating.
Goes back to point on dart 3. So Cheyenne, door's still open. Just one big round away from taking back control. It's a good first start. Needs the triple. Gets the triple. Point lead.
Yeah, point lead up 12. Krissi's going to look to close at 19 this throw. Whether she hits the triple or single, I think she should be shutting it down now.
She's not moving.
She is not moving. You know what? Just forget about what I said. You've got a mark on the 19s. Forget about it. I'm just going to throw all 17s. She's playing the, if you're going to outshoot me, then catch me if you can.
Yep. She looking?
No.
Yes, she is, and she hits it. Cheyenne Richard with a mid-7 mark. You said no.
I didn't think she was looking. I didn't even see her arm switch.
It was the eye shift for me.
Okay.
Krissi, you going to try and close the 19s there on dart 3. Yep.
Now, mentally, you want to go 18 here. No, you don't want to point. You want to close the board down. 3 here is good. You want 5.
You don't want that.
You don't want to.
That's why I point.
No, that's the
I
right
understand
shot.
what you're saying, and you might be right. I'm just telling you what I would do in that situation.
Let me ask you a question, Sean. If you and I are playing a game of cricket, you're going to try to outscore me, or you're going to try to shut the game faster?
That is a weak comparison to these two players.
That's true, because it wouldn't be close. But
Not even remotely fair to them to try and compare those two. Stay right there?
yeah, she will. She'll
Yeah.
stay there now with 2 darts.
When's Krissi close the 19?
As soon as she hits the 16.
See, and I do it first. Because I know at some point I'm going to look at that anyway, and it's going to bother me until it's gone.
Sure, but you have to make sure you close the number. She might close it now. Oh no, she'll stay on the 15. You want to make sure you open up a new hole before you close it. You don't have to be ahead in points, but just make sure you open up your own honey hole.
I don't disagree with the right statement. I'm just telling you my mental mindset is that I will worry about that 19 until it's gone, and I will think about it until it's gone.
Okay, I got you.
That's just my fault in my game, maybe.
Okay. Krissi's going to look to fill this 15 up. I don't think she comes off of it here.
She will go first in the next leg no matter what, but just like the Red Sox in 2004, don't let them win the first one.
That's a great analogy right off the top of your head. Oh, that one might hurt.
Yep.
That one might hurt.
And Krissi is the type of player that will punish when she needs to.
Yeah. See, in a situation with these ladies, it's almost shooting, one at the triple, maybe inside wire towards the fat area of it, and just making sure you're hitting 3 singles.
Well, Cheyenne's going to get another opportunity here to close those 15s. She's going to point first. Great dart. Gave it a look on dart 3. Krissi can get the point lead with the first 2 triple 15s. Do you close the 19 after the first 2 triples if you hit it? Or do you stay on them all day?
I'd probably stay on them just because it's only a 2-point lead at that point.
Fair. Well, they're gone now.
They are gone now, and she's only 6 pulls down. 6-3 at this point. She might make sure she gets the 16 there, yeah.
Stay there.
Yeah.
Math-wise, that makes perfect sense, and she gets it done. What a time for a 6 mark from Cheyenne Richards. Now in complete control to get her first leg on the board.
Does she take a look, or does she stay on the board? She's staying there.
Yeah, no matter what. Krissi with a hat trick, which you pretty much just expect.
I remember playing Krissi in the Top Gun triples in Chicago.
Yep.
And we lost in the last leg decider, but Krissi got in with a 138 every leg. Double 19 first dart, bull bull. Double 19, bull bull. Double 19, bull bull. Double.
Just a machine.
And I had Paula Murphy.
Yeah.
Paula got in every time as well. It was either 132 or 82 for Paula. And I would look at Paula and say, I need more.
Well, that's what a great partner would do. Cheyenne's got an important dart here.
Yeah, she's got to hit it.
She does.
Nice.
With the smirk on her face, too. Did you see that?
She's like, I got one.
Hey, 3-1. And that gives her a little bit extra momentum, even if she does end up losing this match. You don't want to lose it 4-0 when you go to that 3rd, 4th place match. You at least want to feel a winning feeling again before that point.
Yeah, it's not only feeling the winning feeling, but knowing that you can beat Krissi Grimal.
And
right.
Look how much looser she is now. She's starting to nod her head with the music. The weight on the shoulders lifts a little bit, and there's an opening right now. Based on the sounds.
Yeah, based on the sounds, because I can't tell. But
she missed start two.
We'll see. Sorry, buddy.
At least she closed the 20s. Meredith McGee defeats Lisa Yee. So Lisa's going to be in that last chance bracket. Hunter Smith playing Alyssa Evans currently.
Yeah, Hunter Smith beat Olivia Terry.
Hunter Smith beat Olivia Terry, so Olivia Terry's also in the last chance.
Sorry, I was writing those down for you guys.
No need to apologize, Will. You were doing 16 things at once, and we appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, it has to stay on that 20s with Krissi having 2 on it already. So expect Krissi to shut it down here no matter what she does with the 19.
Cheyenne looking over the 18s. Usually really good about following that first dart, and that's why I think she's upset at dart 2 and 3.
Yeah, not as comfortable with those 2 throws. She was lunging just a little bit, almost trying to make sure she gets it in the triple there. Krissi likes to take a shot with the last dart, but she'll stay there.
Who's going to hit the 9? Who's going to hit the 9 when they need to hit the 9 in this leg?
You think that's what it's going to be?
It's going to be one of that's going to be the difference round.
I think it's going to be who's going to shut down the other person's honey hole first, and then win the game with the most points.
So, who's going to win a normal leg of cricket with a normal cricket winning darts?
Yeah, basically.
Man, Danny.
What a prediction.
Broadcast school is really paying off.
Thank you, buddy.
John Madden would be proud.
Yes, he would. And only a 2 mark from Krissi, so another opening for Cheyenne. She's going to... She's got to know that she's got to get at least a 4 or 6 to try to take that shot at the 19, and can't do it. She's trying to add frustration.
Third, yep.
Yeah, out of frustration there. As we see Olivia Terry. What a player she is as well.
Yeah, and she's just been over there chatting, having the time of her life, and you would never know that she's in the last chance bracket. Ooh, good round from Krissi.
Yeah, it doesn't put it out of reach, but is requesting that 9 that you're basically saying as Cheyenne was back there doing the math.
See if she can follow the first dart. I mean, just bad electrician syndrome. Wiring the wrong side of the triple.
That is, yeah. I don't know that analogy, but sure. Yeah,
electrician
absolutely.
wiring the wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
18s, no, stays on the 15s. Little thermal nuclear.
Yeah, a little boxing action here. Boxing her in with the 18, but she's going to switch to the 16 because she's like, you know what, I'm not hitting that 18.
Can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. She's like, why did I do that? Why did I throw it to 18?
I'm telling you, if she could just screenshot that moment and make that profile picture, like that's just personality right there. Krissi is just going to continue to do what she's been doing. Big darts from Krissi Grimal. Yeah, and it looks like this one might be out of reach here for Cheyenne Richards. I'm telling you, it's great to see the players that just they don't hide anything. Krissi doesn't. Cheyenne doesn't. The shoulder turn is so fun to me.
Yeah.
That Krissi does.
You know what's fun to me? Her playing hide and go seek with the camera after every turn.
If she was wearing a Fitbit, she would be really getting in her steps. like make up for it in a dart tournament.
Well, she definitely is wearing one of those
Yep.
to keep track of the steps. And she's going to end this game here.
Yeah, there it is.
There's the
Krissi
match.
Grimal is your queen seat. Looking for a three-peat in the women's CSI. She's going to need to be triple dipped.